Okay, next thing in the backhand is much shorter. Unlike the forehand where I said we need to have a slight turn, the backhand is hit in front of the body. Unlike tennis where they hit it off the side in a mirror image of the forehand, our backhands are done in front of us. Okay, hopefully I'm staying in the... So without needing to turn sideways, my toes and feet can be at the same position, and I can just be, again, like a basketball point guard, ready. And again, elbow does not need to move. All I'm going to do is take a backswing by bringing the paddle close to my stomach. Should the racket be pointed upwards or to the side? Any guessers? Side. Side. If I'm doing this, and here's the reason why. If somebody gives me topspin, I've got to close. If somebody gives me underspin, I've got to open. That's not going to be that comfortable. Whereas if I'm pointing to the side and somebody gives me topspin, I close. Somebody gives me underspin, I open. I mean, this motion with my wrist is much easier than this motion using my wrist, arm, and elbow, okay? So we want to come in with the racket pointed kind of towards 3 o'clock. Again, elbows are at the same distance. I'm not going to be doing a backhand like this where I'm half of a player. Both are nice and balanced. The hands can actually be at the same height. Same on your forehand. There's no reason not to have your hands mirroring each other. If I'm doing this, again, what are my shoulders doing? Nothing. Get them working together. Okay? For the most part, everyone was doing a real good job with the shoulders turn, but I don't know if it's ever been made that, if anyone's emphasized it. It really needs to be the part of the stroke that helps get the momentum going. Backhand, I'm backswinging to here, contact, and then I've got to get this racket tip from the 9 o'clock position up to the noon. So I'm just going to come up and forward. I'm not going to get into this pushing. This is using my elbow and my shoulder to go through the ball. It's tough to loop like this. I need to use my elbow as kind of a lever in order to get the topspin, to get the basic counter shot or drive. All your forehands and backhands have slight topspin. You never want to hit flat into the ball. You want to brush up the back and make topspin. Brush, brush, always putting a little bit of topspin on the ball. So on the backhand, ready position here, backswing, contact in front of your body. I mean, we don't want to be right, we don't want to hit it here. Contact, and then brush up and forward. After you hit, return back to ready position. You don't want to hit and return back to your backhand, because if it comes to the forehand, you don't want to hit and come to your forehand. You want to hit and just be centered. You're ready to go either direction, okay? When you go to the forehand, you go with the shoulders. You don't go backhand, forehand. Right there, we've broken good technique. Backhand, forehand. Backhand, you hit it in front of your body. Forehand, you hit it to the side. So we've got a quick foot movement because we need the back foot. Turn the shoulder up and through. Ball comes to the backhand. I can slide across and in my body. Ball goes to the forehand. This is the classic mistake everyone makes. If you hit a backhand, ball comes to the forehand, they do this. They've lost any type of power, any type of weight transfer. Ball comes to the forehand, turn. You don't even have to move your feet that much as long as you turn because I've got to reach. Okay, backhand's in front of my body. Ball comes right here. Here, if I go, boom, I've actually moved too much. Here's where I should be hitting that ball. So if the ball had landed here, I can go backhand, turn, that's fine. Most people are overshooting their footwork on their forehand, and then they're jamming, okay? Backhand in front of your body, ball comes forehand, turn with the shoulders, up and follow through, starting low to high. Things to remember, left hand, same height as right hand. Nice and balanced, elbows out, no penguin, tight shots. Through the ball, relax. Through the ball, relax. Just like the forehand, after we hit, we reset. We're going to hit the backhand, reset. I like to just let my elbows relax. Hit, relax, hit, relax. Try to put a little bit of brushing motion on the ball to help the topspin bring it down. This is a locked wrist and it's a block. There's a time and a place for that, but not when we're hitting backhands, okay? I want you to actually let your wrist roll out. It's almost like you're presenting something to a person. We're going to keep our elbows stationary and just up, and here you go. Racket tip's going to be at 3 o'clock, and it's going to finish pointing at noon in the direction that you want it to. The backhands looked much more controllable. I still saw a little bit of some backhand grips creeping in order to have the angle set. And we want to, again, just make sure it's in a straight line, let the elbow come out a little bit and have it come in the center of your body. The ball moves 3 inches from the previous spot. Your feet are going to move, both of them, 3 inches, because we're always going to be centering the ball. The ball. One thing I didn't say in the foot position, if you want to cheat and make it easier to hit your backhand and your forehand together, instead of standing completely forward, you can actually move a little bit so that the left foot's in front. When I'm hitting my backhand to another person, somebody came and looked from behind the table, they would see my left foot is slightly in front. That makes it easier when I go from my backhand to my forehand because I already have a slight foot behind. So you can have it be more square, but if your forehand is your primary weapon, go ahead and let the left foot be slightly in front, so if a ball comes to the middle, you already have the ability to do weight transfer without moving your feet into the, remember I said here, backhand, come to the forehand, turn and shoulders, okay? The foot change from straight to turn, that is already going to get my shoulders turning a little bit, but then the shoulders acts as a slight supplement to get the backswing even more without backswinging with my hands. One thing I'd like to do is do some forehands